Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Nancy. Today I am back again with a new video, and this video is going to be about your revision strategy for the upcoming December exam. As you know, September is about to end now, so you are only having 2 months in your hand, and if the exam extends, so you are having 3 months in the exam. So October, November, जितनी पढ़ाई होनी है, the revisions, everything are going to be done in these 2 months. So these 2 months are going to be very crucial for your preparation. अब तक जितना भी पढ़ा है, you have to convert it into the maximum output in these 2 months. So let's get started and see how you should be planning your revision strategies and what is some extra things and how to do better revision, because you know, more of us, we just study, but more of us don't know how to revise. Revision is not just again seeing your notes and reading it. It is not just only about that. There are some extra things which needs to be done for your revision to be complete and giving you the maximum output. So let's get started and see what to do for your revisions. So पहली बात तो, as I have said this in my before videos also, so those who are following up with me with the last video of mine, so they know that I said in that you should be doing your first reading of the entire 19 subjects till September end or maximum till October 15. So if you have been following that plan, or whatever be your plan, stick to that. If you are having a timetable for yourself and you have made a plan that you have to proceed this way with your revisions, so please stick to that. No need to follow anything new. But those who were, if anyone, those who are following that thing, or if you are having that sort of routine for yourself, so the things which you can be doing is something which I will be saying. You can do that, and if September till your first reading of the subjects is finished, so you have to at least the minimum number of revisions. I've already said that at least you should go for 3 revisions. If you can do more, that is very beneficial, it's going to be for you, but the minimum number of times you are going to do is 3 revisions. Because देखो, when we study anything, that time we are getting introduced to the terms. We don't know the entire subject. We are getting introduced to the subject that time. Afterwards, when we get to the first revision, we again bring everything back to our memory that yeah, I have read that once. The second revision, only from it starts getting in your mind. So one more revision is needed to bring more than 50% data in your mind. So at least 3 revisions are definitely needed for each and every one. And that is a doable task. I won't say for 4 or 5 revisions, that depends on how you are on revising and how before you started your revision. But 3 revisions from October starting itself can be done very easily, because revisions are something which is going to be fast. They are not going to be taking exact time how much you took for your studying for the first time. Abhi you took 3 months or whatever be the month you took till September, if you have done with your first reading. Now what you have to proceed with your revisions means, whenever also you are going to start your revision, so what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to do this, that you are going to read the same notes but with a faster speed. Your speed will be more because you already know the term. You are going to decrease your speed, or you are going to give a slow reading to those topics on which you took time for understanding when you were reading the subject. One example I'll give you. When we read Obs Gynae, PCOD, every one of us know. It's a very common thing, we all know. So when you are going to that subjects, menstruation part and PCOD parts, you are going to give it a fast reading. You are not going to keep phones there. If you are studying on a tab or everything, you are going to off your social media so that notification doesn't come, snaps doesn't come. These are things are on you. You have to make yourself focused that time, that you have to give it a fast reading and you don't have to see anything else. When the topic of PCOD or something like that comes, which is very already it has a command, that topic has command, so you have to give it a fast reading. But if a topic comes which is a tricky topic, you know, some buzzwords are there which we tend to forget and we do the questions wrong, वहाँ पे थोड़ा slow reading डालना है. For example, there is a very minute difference between adenomyosis and endometriosis. The conditions are exact different, but when we get a clinical questions about that, 1-2 words के difference से the diagnosis get changed. So तुम्हें उसे slow reading पे डालना है, and you have to observe the words, you have to highlight those points, you have to see that okay, these are the points which are tricky, or that way you can have a specific topic, right? If this topic I get wrong, like for me endometriosis and adenomyosis was a tricky part. It took me some time. Abruptio placenta and this kinds of some topic was there, with which some buzzwords were needed to be remembered. So ये सारे topics थोड़े से tricky होते थे. These questions used to be wrong. In starting में इन सारे topics के questions गलत होते थे. So you have to make attention. You have to pay attention while studying what are weak topics of your, where what are the questions which you do wrong. So तुम अपना first revision you are going to do with this manner. You are going to put it on a speed, and you are going to not get distracted. You are going to keep your phones away, social media away, and then you are going to read. and you are going to become slow on those points where you are either it's a tricky part or it's a weak part or questions became wrong of these things. Now how to remember questions became wrong of these things? Whenever you give a GT or you solve a module, if that topic you have already read and still it has become wrong, you should go back to your notes. You should see, was that thing not mentioned in your notes, or did you forget, or did you did a silly mistake? So that part you're going to correct there. But if something new comes, which was not there in video lectures, which is not there in your notes, and if that is an important thing or a rare topic or a rare PYQ, you just add that in a box in your notes, so that when next time, second revision time when it will come, you are going to see those points again. Now comes the second revision. Second revision में क्या करना है? Again you have to read the same point. This time you have to make sure that while reading the points, you will highlight all the important topics and important points. Whether a subject is there or a topic is there, उसमें जो भी important point है, buzzwords है, or you know it's a PYQ topic, तो उसे highlight करते जाना है. You have to highlight that and you have to write that whether it is a PYQ or anything. If any questions are getting continuously wrong or a topic, you have to highlight that. Choose the color coordination. You know, if it is a very volatile topic of yours which you tend to forget, but it is an important topic, mark it with a red highlighter. And if it is a important topic but it is on your command, so mark it with a yellow highlighter. So when your third revision will come, you no need to go through your entire notes for revising. You are only going to revise those highlighted points. So that will be the very concise, very quick and very short revision, but of the most important and volatile topic of yours. So this way you are going to cut short on your topics. You know, you are going to read all the subject, but how to minimize the data with every revision, this is how you are going to do. Now how much time you should be taking for your revision, that is entirely on you, what kind of student you are. Are you a fast reader, are you a slow reader? But every revision should have some days left, it should be less with every revision. First revision for you can take your entire 1 month, 20, 25 days, 30 days, how much of your convenience it is you can take for your first complete 19 subject revision. Some subjects for you can obviously go for rapid revision. Small subjects for you can definitely switch to rapid revision. Patho or micro के लिए switch to rapid revision if you are doing it with prep ladder. I don't know about other subject, but if you are doing with prep ladder, these subjects are there, short subject plus patho and micro, which can be done totally on rapid revision, and it is worth. Every points, everything, questions, everything are going to be covered in that. Apart from that you're going to save your time. Apart from that, the topics which you are doing from your notes, you are going to give your reading notes. You have to give out a fast reading, I already said. Now it's the time to increase your time of studying. If you were studying till 8 hours, now it's time to do it to 10 hours. You have to increase 1 hour, 2 hour every day. Slowly. Question solve करते रहना है. Second revision, how much time are you going to take? If you took 1 month in your second revision, make sure that at least 10 days you are going to cut with your second revision. At least 20 days में second revision होगा. अभी 20 days में second revision कैसे होगा? The small subjects you are going to do it little bit more faster, because small subjects में data कम है. It is less to learn, it is less to memorize, and the topics are not that much that you need to understand it so much. If you have already understood once, the revision part is going to be very fast. It is not going to take time. So you are supposed to do it to 20, so maximum you can go to 20 to 22 days, and that is enough. 20 days you should be. But for the third revision, you should be planning it to 10 to 15 days max. Big subjects के लिए 1 whole day you have to give, or you know you can do 2 subjects in a day. एक big subject you can do, 1 small subject you can do. That way you can manage it with that. So that way you won't come to know. Abhi whatever balance left days will be there. If exam got extended, or you know still you are having time after your 3 revision, so that time also you are going to revise. But that day again you are going to do it with 3 subjects per day. Divide your time, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours sitting. You have to complete your 8 to 12 hours in a whole day, in which you have to keep 2 hours for solving questions. तुम्हारे 10 hours बचे हाथ में. 10 hours between you have to divide your time, 2 hours for small subject, 3 hours for big subject, and you can do that way, shuffle the time, and you can do, or else you can solve questions for 3 hours, 4 hours, जितने भी time तुम्हें करना है वो that you can shuffle. We'll talk about it when that time is going to come. I'll make a video on that, how to do a fast revision before exam, you know, for 19 subjects 1 week before. But right now for this, I have not made a per se timetable that you should follow this way, and I have just given you a rough idea of how you are going to do your revision fast, because more of them don't know how to revise. Trust me, more of them don't know how to revise. I myself was not knowing how to revise when I was into my preparation. After my first revision, I understood that how I should be proceeding with for my next revisions, because first बारी में पता नहीं था कि कैसे करना है. So I took a lot of time, and it was not a perfect revision. But as the time passed, we learned, everyone learned. So this is something which I wanted to say through this video. and plan your preparations nicely, plan your revision plans good way, revise it multiple times. Now is not the time to feel that so much is happening right now. Festivals are going to come, so please don't get carried away due to that. Go take 1-2 hour break, enjoy your festival, but do come back for study. Don't give it a full holiday of your festival days. 3-4 दिन कहाँ चले जाएंगे, you won't even come to know. Next year भी दिवाली आएगा, next year भी दशहरा आएगा. You can celebrate it with even much more fun. This year पढ़ाई कर लो अच्छे से. You have to crack your exam. So for that, keep studying, don't get distracted, and please focus on the revisions. Revisions are very very important. अगर अब तक first reading complete नहीं हुई है, still take some 15 days extra of October, complete it fast, and you can proceed with your next revisions. Still you can do all the 3 revisions. Trust me, 3 revisions are doable. So prepare nicely and do focus on the important points while preparing. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, if you have any doubt, I am available on Instagram. You can always text me there. And even you can also comment in the comment section. If after seeing, I'll make sure that I'll reply the messages. So till then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, keep revising, all the best.